Hello everyone, I'm gonna present how to concept design in hospital project. First of all, what is the concept? Definition: an abstract idea, a plan or intention on idea or invention to help sell or publicize a community idea, notion, theory, conviction, opinion, etc. What is the architectural concept? An architectural concept is the meaning and reason to the end product and is the very first part of the design process to be developed and realized, much like a seed is to plant. And just like a plant seed, it can come from a vast array of surges and produce a huge amount of variations and outcomes. Architectural concept design in hospital. In terms of hospital design, health structures which have a different mission for both the patient and the patient's relatives and the healthcare personnel are very important complex structures in terms of architecture and interior architecture and should contribute to the healing process with their physical features. What should be considered in hospital design? Site organization and traffic flow, building shape and size, building organization, standardized building elements and the unit configurations, merging of or collocation of similar services, staff efficiency in the patient unit. Facility master plan. First of all, site organization and traffic flow. Providing a clear organization to the site is central to the creation of an efficient operational model. Therefore, early site selection is important, providing optimum condition for the different types of access and traffic flow. The concept of on-stage and off-stage is consistent with this hierarchy, although the number of traffic routes at a hospital is more complex at the site level, with 3 to 4 patterns to differentiate. The premise of on-stage and off-stage movement is to allow to off-stage support operation to function with fewer interruptions more efficiently. The same premise dictates and need to allow emergency vessels to access the hospital with the least chance of the interaction with public and support service traffic. Building shape and size. The geometry of the buildings can have an impact on the efficiency of the internal spaces. Irregular building shapes often result in less efficient plans and may result in the extra, less usable space. Building shape and size. Large uniform and very regular rectangular blocks of space are ideal for efficient layout for large diagnostic and treatment services, such as surgery, radiology, and emergency. However, these simple large boxes are typically not as ideal for an efficient inpatient bed unit. Because different shapes are more efficient for different internal functions, many healthcare facilities reflect these differences at the site plan level. The differences are not always apparent at the site plan due to site restrictions such as site size and zoning setbacks, so that the ideal shapes for an inpatient care unit may not be apparent until the upper floors of a hospital. Building organization. No other element of the hospital building has a greater impact on the efficiency of the facility than the placement of vertical transportation, the elevators, and occasionally in very large facilities, escalators. Relationships between the loading docks, materials handling, food services, and elevators are the drivers at the service floor level, while the distance from the elevators to supply and distribution facilities in the care areas are the drivers on the patient care or treatment floors. Standardized building elements and unit configurations. The using of standardized building elements such as a standard exam room or a standard inpatient bedroom can simply and reduce construction schedules as well as positively impact repairs and replacement by reducing the variations in the elements that need to be repaired or replaced. The greater flexibility in scheduling provides greater efficiency to the more fuel utilize all of the exam rooms and and the initial construction can lead to smaller number of exam rooms that are needed. Merging of or collocation of similar services. Perhaps one of the avenues for creating the greatest first cost and long-term operational cost saving is the merging or collocation of similar services. Staff efficiency in the patient unit. It is still desirable to minimize the distance that staff needs to be travel between the main support rooms, including to the central staff work areas, and the patient rooms. The efficient movement of supplies, waste, and patient needs to be considered as various geometries are tested for the patient unit. Staff efficiency in the unit, another information, in addition to the configuration of the patient rooms can have an impact on the efficiency of the unit. Standardized rooms that are square or wider than they are deep, such as rooms with nested toilets, can add significant travel distances to the units and will greatly reduce the efficiency of supplying the beds. Removing waste from the beds and moving the patients. Rooms that are deeper between the corridor and exterior wall tend to support a more efficient model. Summary: design is the central to healthcare facilities. It drives how the facilities are placed on the site as well as the shape of the buildings. As the design for healthcare facilities is developed at departmental level, efficiency is often the primary reason behind most decisions. And most important and efficiently designed hospital can cost less to build and operate as well as requiring fewer staff. Example of hospital design. This is my first example. Second example. You can see vertical transportation. As I said, it is very important in the hospital. Third example is a traditional. Another example. It is University Hospital. It is similar like our project. Another specific example, it is oncology clinic, but it seems like children hospital. And another traditional hospital. Another specific example, it seems like burger. It is my favorite project. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.